Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighborhood chef Shade Tree. Okay, guys, I did go over to my local parts store, and I did get my brake parts for this caliper bracket. As you can see, I got a brush in it right here. I put some I put some PB Blaster in here to let it soak a little bit. Run this brush in it a few times up and down. Clean it out a little bit. Got to clean the rust out of the hole. But anyways, I wanted to say something real quick about these parts here. These are Carlson quality brake parts. This Carlson is out of Lima, Ohio. Okay, you see that? Carlson quality brake parts, an international brake industries company. So Carlson is out of Lima, and their factory is right on the highway. I mean, it's right off the highway. I might take you by it one of these days, maybe, possibly. But anyways, it's an American company, and they actually produce their own stuff there. But except for this one right here, if you look, made in China. This was the caliper pins. That's these pins right here. So they have sourced their stuff out to China, just like every other American company out there. And I also got these rubber boots. There's rubber boots. I'll take this one out here. But there's rubber boots right here. That is these pieces right here. And if you look here, yet again, made in China. So the rubber boots are also made in China too. So the rubber boots come in a set, as you can do both sides. Both side calipers, you got enough boots to do both sides. Pins, on the other hand, you got to get one caliper at a time. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do this video on here real quick. Getting this particular bracket rebuilt, and so I'm gonna get this cleaned out. I'm gonna pull this one out because I'm gonna replace that one also. Might as well, since I got both of the pins for it. And yeah, we'll get this thing going. Okay, once I got the holes cleaned out there a little bit, I got the slide pins here. I'll just stick them in it like that. There's a rubber that goes on the end here, which are these here, right there. Those go on the end, but before I do that, I'm going to stick some grease down in these holes and just go up and down with the pin, because them rubbers, you put them on there, it'll just push the grease down inside. It won't get the pin all greased up. So I'll put some grease on this pin a little bit. Get them lubed up. I use this white lithium grease. It's ST80 multi-purpose grease. It's white lithium. So I'll put some of that on it and get these pins lubed up. Okay, once I get the slide pins all nice and greased up, I'll put the rubber on the end of it. Now I'll put the rubber boot on it, which are these things right here. Get this rubber boot put on there, so I can keep the grease corralled inside where it's supposed to be, and not get water inside the bolt, the slide pin, I should say. Okay, I'll get these boots on. Well, there you have it now. This caliper bracket is basically rebuilt. It's got new pins, new rubbers, and grease, oiled up, lubed up. So now this thing is ready to be put back on the Jeep. So got that done. So I got more to do. I got the caliper here. Where's the caliper at? Yeah, back caliper right there. I'm going to do that here real quick too while I've got you. And building calipers here. And like I said in the previous video, put these things together. You want to make sure your pads slide good, so that they don't bind up. Make sure they slide and they're good to go. So this thing's ready to put on. Well, there you have it. There we go. Driver's side's done. New rotor, new pads, new slide pins, boots, and it's got new bolts with it too. So driver's side's together. So now the front will have all brand new brakes on it now. Now to get to the back rear caliper. Well, there we go. Here is the rear caliper, the passenger rear caliper off that Jeep. Now, as you see, I got this all cleaned out, nice. I took some, brake clean, and yeah, Use the copper brush to get down in here and get this cleaned out a little bit. You can see it's nice and clean. Now when you order a rebuild kit for these, a caliper kit, this is the part number for this one, 41497K. It is better brake parts. And what it consists of, two pieces. You get a seal. You get two seals. There's your seal. So this seal goes on the inside groove. See that groove right there? That seal goes down in there. And then this seal goes on the outside of the piston. Like there. So then you get a piston. I had to get a piston for this one, because when I took the other piston out, broke it up. Here's it. There's the old bust up piston. The seal kit cost me less than $3. It's $2.84 through Rock Auto. The piston. Where's the piston at? Here is the piston. Piston is 7984. So what I want to do is, when I put this piston in, or I want to just test fit it in. Now if I can get it out here. There's the new piston. I'll just slide it down in here, just to, see how it fits in there, and make sure it's nice and smooth, which it is. So now that'll go in there. So now what I want to do is get this rubber seal, get it down in there, get it put in here. So I'll have to use both hands to do that. Okay, once you got the seal down in there now, that seal, you want to take some brake fluid and kind of put your finger down in the brake fluid and just like run some brake fluid down on that seal. I get my finger in here. There, I got brake fluid on my finger here. Run around the seal a little bit. And I also forgot to tell you, you gotta put that seal in right, because it only goes in one way too, because there's like a lip on it. There's a lip on the seal. To get it well, if I can keep the camera on the subject here. Do that. Now the piston, you want to do the same with the piston, kind of put a light coating of brake fluid on the piston. Now I'll help get this piston down in around that seal. And also you gotta get the other seal put on this piston before you get it down in there. So I'll get all this done, taken care of, and I'll show you what goes on here. So there is the rubber boot on the piston, like so. You can see I oiled it up. Not oiled it up, but I put brake fluid on it to give it the lube to get it around. You can put it on the lip of the piston right there. Now what you can do is you can get this piston down into the piston hole there. So I guess I'm going to have to do that delicately here real quick. Well, there we go. It's a delicate wiggle jiggle to get down in there, get it straight. But take your old pad and just press against it to get it to push right back in there. You want it to go in evenly. Like the one guy said, you can't take just a screwdriver to do this, but this is I'm putting a new one in, so you kind of want to take your time putting it in. See, it's going in now. So just delicately press it back in, and it should be good to go. And I hope you guys don't mind the noise of the fan, because it's awful hot out here and the mosquitoes are biting. So as long as I have the fan going, the mosquitoes aren't biting me. They can't fly around in the wind. So let me get pushed all the way back in. Well, there we go. Got it pressed down in. So yeah, I bought new pins for it, new sliding pins. It comes with new bolts. I got a total of $14.50 in rebuilding this caliper, and the caliper like $50. So yeah, that's how rebuilding the caliper. So I'm gonna put some grease on these bolts, or the pins, slide pins here. I'm gonna keep the old boots in it. They're good. So get these things put in and get the thing put together. And there you have it. A little bit of money, a little bit of time, you can rebuild a caliper. So there we go. Got that done. All I gotta do is put it back together on the rear now. I'll do that in a future video. I just wanted to do this video on getting the front caliper bracket redone, new pins in it. Got the wind in the way here, and getting this caliper rebuilt. And I'll put the. It's too hot outside right now. It's unbearable right now. It's humid, real humid, and it's Sunday too. So I'm just doing this late because I wanted to do the video on it and get it done. So I'll show you guys this. I do have another video that I want to do. I want to talk about something else, kind of on a serious note, and I'm kind of mulling it over my head how to go about doing it and what to say. I don't want to say the wrong things. I don't want to say too much, and I don't want to say not enough, because sometimes I'll forget things I like to say. But anyways, there's this caliper bracket done. This caliper's back together. I got to do this. I'll have brakes now on the Jeep probably tomorrow. So we'll get back with you tomorrow on this, get this thing finished up, and I'll catch you guys later in the next one. Thanks for watching.